Hey guys, today I will be filming a blue eye look, so go ahead and keep on watching. I will be taking Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in soft brown. Next, I will be taking an angled brush from It Cosmetics to fill in my eyebrows. My eyebrows are a little bit bushy. I have not gone to get them reshaped, so it does take me a while for me to fill in my eyebrows. But of course, we can always go back and clean it up with some concealer. Next, I will be taking the Laura Geller Real Deal Concealer in light to outline my eyebrows. And of course, this step always makes everybody look a little clownish, but just bear with me while I blend everything out with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender to give it that perfect shape that we do with our eyebrows. I will be using the It Cosmetics by Under Eye to get rid of my dark circles. I normally put that on my lids and on my bottom circles as well. I am using a Colourpop flat shadow brush just to blend out the concealer as well as the by Under Eye on my eyelid. I am also using a Colourpop eyeshadow, a white-based eyeshadow to prep the lid. I am taking the Colourpop Apple of My Eye to use the purple in 143 to do the crease color. I took a Morphe pointed blending brush just to add in the pop of purple in the crease of my eye. I also took another purple of the Colourpop Pressed Shadow Collection called Silver Lining and added and gave it some dimension along with the 143 from the Colourpop collection. This is, however, my first video, so if the lighting is bad, just let me know so I can move to a different location for my next video. Next, I will be taking a Morphe E40 brush, which is a tempered blendy blush. I went ahead and used a eyeshadow, the pressed shadow from Colourpop called Running Late. It's a soft orange, and I use that to blend out the purple just to give it some transition color. Next, I will be using the Colourpop Color in Coconut to put in the corners of the eye. Along with that, I will be using a Jouer Cosmetics blue color called Splash. It is from their Mermaid collection. That will be going on top of the lid, blending it into the coconut shadow. And I used a Morphe flat eyeshadow brush. When I first used it, it was a lot of pigment on the brush, so I went ahead and sprayed it with some Bedescu Rosewater spray, and it gave it more of a wet look, which is what I was looking for. I went back in with the crease with 143 with the tapered blending blush from Morphe Shadows. Here I'm just making sure that the color from Jouer Cosmetics is blending perfectly with that spray that I used from Bedescu. I'm still blending in that transition color to remove any harsh lines that I do have. And I also went in with another coating of the coconut color from the Colourpop Cosmetics as well. Now I used a pencil brush from Morphe brushes just to give it a little bit more dimension of the 143 in the crease. I did want it to make it known that the blue would stand out a little bit more than the purple. Now I took a Tarte unicorn brush just to remove the excess, of course, as well. Now I'm taking the Tarte Clay Pot Waterproof Eyeliner in Cobalt, and I'm making that wing liner. I used an angle brush from Morphe brushes, but then I switched over to the Sigma E05 brush, which is what I normally use to do my eyeliner. I don't use any stencil for the wing. I just pretty much do it by myself. I don't use like piece of tape or post it how other people do it. I just pretty much estimate the corners of my eye and then just fill it in just like that. Now I am taking the TooFaced Hangover Primer, putting it all over my face. Then I will be taking the Milani Foundation, Conceal and Prep in the color 04, which is medium beige. A lot of people complain about that foundation, but I have found it very interesting. It's grown to be my favorite foundation so far. The Bedescu, that's the Rosewater spray. And with my foundation, I take a Real Technique sponge and just spray it with the Rosewater spray and then apply my foundation. From there on, I grab a nude beauty blender with my Shape Tape concealer from Tarte in the color Light. I do get it a little bit lighter. I know it's not my color, but I do love the highlight, so I like to emphasize it more with a lighter concealer. Then, of course, you just dab away the concealer, making sure it does not crease under the eyes. Now, to set the concealer, I use the Airspun concealer, or I'm sorry, setting spray, and just put it under the eyes, forehead, around the chin, my laugh lines as well. I normally don't highlight my cheekbones, like on the bottom, but I do, I did it today just for you guys. Now I take a Morphe bronzing brush, along with my Hoola Bronzer and a Sculpt color from the NYX Cosmetics contouring palette. And then just apply it, pretty much use it to bronze my face, my neck, just so that I don't look three different colors. My forehead. Keep bronzing, just to make sure I don't look weird. Dusting off the excess setting powder with my unicorn brush from Tarte. Next, I am taking the color Papaya in the City Color Blush Collection. So cheap, very affordable, but it's the best. The brush I am using, it's very old. My mother-in-law got it for me a few Christmases ago. It's just perfect for blush, and since City Color is very pigmented, you don't need to use a lot. Just enough to blend it in to make sure that it's evenly proportioned. Sorry guys, I was dancing to Kendrick Lamar. Next, I am taking the Prismatic highlighter from Too Faced called Blended by the Light with a Luxie tapered brush, applying that highlight to the cheekbones. to the bridge of the nose as well. Then I'm bringing the Tartiest Pro palette and using Strobe. Yes, I just dabbed. Adding more highlight to my cheekbones. Of course, you can never have too much highlight. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away. Now I am taking the Too Faced Tartist lip paint. Oh, I'm sorry, the Tarte called Infestible. I am doing my eyelashes, so I will be right back. This is the finished look. The eyelashes I used are Goddess from KoKo Lashes. You can see the purple and the blues. So if you guys like this, go ahead and let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.